Nothing can stop me from trying. You got to open your heart to me, baby. I hold you up and you love me. Open your heart to me, I'll give you love if you tell me. Oh, is there a makeup thing here? Is there a makeup thing here? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Stop sign. I'm trying to be responsible and safe, you guys, okay? So I'm driving, so I'm setting it down. So I'm wearing jeans and my yellow or my white and gold shoes, okay?
And regular rates till 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Some famous birthdays today. Actress Mila Kunis is 43. Halle Berry, actress, 60. Susan Olsen, actress. She was Cindy on the Brady Bunch, 65 today. Actress Marcia Gay Harden is 67. Magic Johnson is 67. NASCAR driver Rusty Wallace is 70.
So
Author Danielle Steele is 79. Susan St. James from Kate and Alley, of course, Saturday Night Live. She's 80.
You guys, you know what? I want to talk about this. You guys know what I want? Can anybody here that's down here right now? What the hell is that? Or was an ice cream truck behind me? I was like, what is going on? There's an ice cream truck behind me. I don't know. I'm like, what is that? Hold on. Does anyone know what my purpose is here? What I'm trying to do? Does anyone know what I'm trying to do? In all this? Like, the point of my channel? Or with how I interact with people? Does anyone know? Out of curiosity. What if you had like just sum it up like in like one or two, like one word or a couple words? And I think I just figured this out. Slime. Dude, this ice cream truck is like loud as fuck. I love so many different kinds of people from so many different spaces. I believe there's so much division and stereotype, blah, 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, we need some cliques, we need gangs, we need tribes, we need organizations, we need business, we need it to be separate in some way, right? But at the end of the day, I see value in all of them. And I see everyone being better and bigger and stronger working together. Unity. I'm talking gang unity. And I'm kind of more specifically talking like, yeah, sure, more, I guess maybe so, I'm more boots on the ground. Like, I live in the hood, right? I live in the hood. Like, I just keep it super real. Like, I worked in corrections, I've worked in mental health, I've been at the homeless. Like, it's just, if you are privileged enough, white privileged enough, this is what I think white privilege is. I believe the real definition of white privilege is having the privilege of not having to be cautious of what kind of colors you're wearing or people are wearing, or what kind of soda you're drinking, because it might, or what color vape you have, or what color that is white privilege to me. I think that's what really white privilege is. It is a real thing for people. It is a real thing for people. What the hell? There's an ice cream truck behind me. It is a real privilege not to have to do that. And not have to be looking over your shoulder and all those things. Do I have to do that? No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Am I choosing to acknowledge it? Am I choosing to empathize and have compassion for it? Yeah. Am I saying that I need to do it? No, of course I don't. I'm a privileged, thank you. I'm a privileged I didn't grow up. That's just not how I grew up. I had the privilege of not having to deal with that, and because of the color of my skin and my environment, I didn't have to. Sure, do I live in it now? Absolutely. But no one would expect that of me being here, because I'm not from a certain, I'm trying to be cautious with my terminology, right? With my linguistics, because I'm not trying to, in any way, shape, or form. But there are certain things that sometimes people just don't know. Sometimes people don't know the sometimes people say, and I'm not talking about like the M or, whatever. Thank you too, honey. I'm saying, I've came here, and I didn't come here with the intention. I wasn't like, I'm going to go try to bring unity among Minneapolis, city of Minneapolis. Of course not. I moved down here for a guy. I ended up living in a certain neighborhood because of where he grew up. God strategically placed me here for a purpose, right? He knows my heart. He knows what I can do or what I will do. And then I start to see it, and then working in corrections, and I start to see it firsthand, and I'm like, oh wow. And do they expect that of me? Absolutely not. I don't have to participate in any of that. I could pretend like it doesn't exist. I could just go on living my life. But it's just not hard. It's just not, like, I am here I'm a network together. I love to show people, and I love to see people grow. I want to grow, right? And so my intention is always unity. No one's better than anyone else. No one is better than anyone else. I think sometimes people think that the best possible self, right? My strongest, healthiest, best possible self would be to have a healthy body. I have an arm. I have 2 arms. I have 2 legs. I have a head. I have a heart. I have shoulders. Every part of your body is important. No one part of your body is more. There's some that are maybe help you operate stronger, bigger ones that maybe, like, if you're looking at it from that sense, like, I don't think I need to explain. Every piece is important and integral to a working, whole, strong, effective, powerful force, right? Body. I strongly believe in that. If I didn't have an arm, I wouldn't operate effectively if I had 1 arm or 1 leg or whatever. It's the same thing with groups of people. It's the same thing with people in this world. We need all of us together. Unity is so important. I know people say that as like a very vague whatever. I'm talking like boots on the ground, gang unity first, because you want to know what? Anything that happens in the government starts in the streets first. It starts in the streets. The people that you think aren't important, who we like to make feel unimportant, they're the people. What's ironic is that at the end of the day, we'd like to think that people with money have all the power, when in reality, it's the people, it's the lower end, not lower, but life is hard, especially when people don't communicate with you. Amen. 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 And I mean that. I've experienced that, and I also probably do that, right? We all do it. None of us are that different from each other. We're all pretty alike, you guys. We're all pretty alike. And we're all pretty deficient in the ways that we communicate and all those things. And when you can't communicate, right, I don't have those restrictions, right? I don't have those restrictions because I don't belong to a particular gang or family, or I don't have anyone that tells me I have to do this or else. I don't operate that way. I operate independently. And I understand that not everyone can do that. And I understand that not everyone has a way to best communicate or effectively communicate. I understand this. I happen to be this other piece, right? My own little piece that can also bring value and help in my own particular way that maybe is different from everyone else's, right? And I don't always know how to best communicate with people. I'm lacking there too. I'm doing the best I can also. I really am. And it's a matter of all of us communicating together, right? I want us to all communicate together. Thank you. I appreciate it. I bought this car from my friend David. My friend David rocks, by the way. David's this bomb-ass guy. Good friend, long time. He sold it to me for like $800. It ended up being, I think, $1,000. Let me make payments on it. helped me out when I needed a car, and has awesome sunroof, low miles. It's awesome. People helping each other, you know, like, and it's not just helping because we're all in survival mode. We're all struggling. Everyone's struggling, right? My hope is, I believe, and maybe it's dumb, but I believe that there is a way for people to at least make it a little easier on each other with connection. And I'm not talking the cheesy blah blah. I'm talking like, we need to realize that the only way that we get up out of this, and I'm included, because I'm down here with everybody in this place. I'm in poverty too. I'm poor. I'm disadvantaged. I don't have a family. I don't have support. I mean, I have some support, but like, you know, essentially, like, I get it. Had I started here, I'd be fucked. I'm kind of thankful that I ended up able to see it from a different perspective that most people can. Most white, average people like me don't ever get this perspective. Never. Ever, 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 ever. I just took a particular path that allowed me to see things from this particular perspective. And it's heartbreaking, and it's also empowering, because I have an advocate heart, right? And a working heart, and I got a big mouth, and I have SISU, and I'm a mover, so I feel like it's a responsibility for me to do my part, at least, right? And I just want to make sure that I'm communicating that to people, because I don't know that I've done that necessarily. I don't know that I've done that. So that's all I want to say. I hope that people hear me on that. No one is better than anybody else. It seems like most people think everyone is doing just fine, so they don't reach out to see how you're doing. It's not the case. You know, it's not the case generally, but here's the thing. It's hard to reach out to people also when you're not doing fine, right? Like, when you're struggling, it's hard to be like, oh, I'm gonna go, and you can do it sometimes, but shit's hard for everyone. Are there people, I will say this, if there are people, and I'm assuming there must be people who are doing pretty fine. I mean, everyone's got, you know, here's one thing for me. People always think, well, I'm strong. And I've heard this a million times. You're strong. You're the strongest person I know. You're strong, whatever. Okay, so we know you'll get through it. Like, no matter what, they might know I'm going through a hard situation or something, but I always get through it, so I'll be fine. So they just feel like they don't need to help. It's like, I got lucky, and I worked hard. At some point, that won't be the case, you know. So exactly what you're saying is right. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Because you can't. Because here's the other thing. Like I talked about earlier. Because if you show up not fine or like you're good, then people almost, you have a target on your back. It's like, it's a double-edged sword. It's really complicated. There's a lot of depth and complexity to life and dynamics and people. And that's why people just go into their little silos and their cliques, and they stay there because it's a lot easier that way. Life is much easier that way. It would make my day if someone just called and said they wanted to see you and see how you're doing. Well, you know what? Then you know what? Communicate to that to people. Be that person that does that. You know, maybe there's a reason. And reflect on it. I do this to myself all the time. Reflect. You know, reflect on that. There's a reason why that is. Are the people I'm surrounded with also struggling and having a hard time, you know? And if that's important to you, tell people that. Like, let them know. And I get that. But if you only have other people around that are also in the same boat as you, it's kind of like expecting things that it's unreasonable, you know? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get on your situation because I don't want to make assumptions about it, but, you know, if I knew who you were in real life, I would do that, but I don't. But if I knew who you were in real life and you told me that, I would make sure that I did that for you. Because that's important, and I care about my friends, and I you know, for sure. Like, if I know you in real life, tell me that, and I'll do it. Like, be direct, because I had a lot of stuff going on too, but yeah, it's true. I get it. See, I don't necessarily want that. I don't really need that. You know, you're welcome. I mean it. If you really need that, be like, hey, Kay, I love you. Want to say hi? You know, I could really use some support, and it would be nice if you could just do me a favor, and I would love, you know, for you to just reach out every once in a while. If you have time to reach out to me and check in, that would be really helpful to me. I'd be like, oh my God, thank you for letting me know that, because now I know what you need, and it's a reasonable ask. It's not like extending something of me that I can't do. I'm happy to do that. I will make time out of my day to call and check in and see how you're doing. If you're my friend, of course I will. But like you said, like we talked about, we need to know these things, you know. communication is important. And I'm trying to, and I don't always do great with that. So, alright, that's all I want to talk about. I'm going to be here to see the boy dinner. Roll my windows on because it's hot. I'm going to go get dinner with a friend, an old friend tonight, which is going to be nice. He's going to get gas, which is amazing. He's going to fill up my gas tank and take me to dinner. And we're going to get up, and it's going to be great. And it's not a sexual thing or a romantic thing. It's just someone who's going to come and do something nice and kind and spend some time. And I'm thankful for that, because with women and men, it doesn't have to be sexual about sex. And I really want, I'm not saying it can't be. It doesn't need to be intended. It doesn't have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, honey, bye. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I love you all. Keep moving forward. Unity. I love all of us. We're no one. I'd never put myself above anyone else. That's just not how I roll. The best leader always operates from the bottom.